Hey guys, I've got an awesome product to show you today. It's from RAVPower and it's a wireless file hub. It has a built-in SD card reader and USB slot, and it basically acts as portable network attached storage, so you can access your SD card or USB drive wirelessly from pretty much any device, and that does include iOS and Android devices. It's available on Amazon, the links are in the description. It was around £30 or around $50, so not too expensive. Yeah, let's check it out. Now, this is a real multi-purpose device. You can use it to stream your movies to your devices. It can be a file server. It has a 3000 milliamp hour battery included, so you can use it as a power bank to charge your devices, and it's also a Wi-Fi hotspot to share the internet. So if we just take a little tour here, on the top of the device you have 4 lights. I'll tell you exactly what they mean a little later. On the left side you have a power button and micro USB slot to actually charge the device. On the front you have the SD card slot, a reset button, and a full USB port that you can use to charge your devices as well, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else anywhere on the device. It's very light and it's also pretty small. You can easily fit this in a bag or anything like that. It's not going to weigh you down. So for the lights, the bottom LED is a power indicator. It turns red when it's below 30% and starts flashing red when it's very low. The second one from the top is the Wi-Fi LED. When it stops blinking, the hotspot is set up. The first one shows when it's connected to a router with the internet, and the third one is a read-write LED, which flashes when the SD card is being written to or read. So we're going to be checking this out on the iPad mini Retina here. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're connected to the Filehub's Wi-Fi hotspot. It is password protected. You can change that in the settings by using the Filehub's IP address in the browser. Now, I've already got mine set up to access my home router, which of course has internet, so any device that connects to the Filehub now will also have internet. So you can use it as just a Wi-Fi hotspot if you want to. It works really well. You can have multiple devices set up. You can also see I have plugged in a USB device as well. It's a 64 gig USB stick, and we're going to try and access that now. So I'm using the RAVPower Filehub app. It's available for both iOS and Android, and it's very simple to use. As long as you're connected to the Wi-Fi hotspot, it's going to find it all straight away for you. You can see a folder right there. That is the USB stick that I have connected that you can see right there. So if we tap into that, it's going to show you all the files I have on there. You can see I have a fair few movies. I have Breaking Bad Season 1. So if we tap into that, before I actually try and play these, you can hit manage. You can actually copy these over to the iPad if you'd like to, or delete them. You can manage it from here, or you can just click it and you can actually stream it. Now, of course, it'll only stream if it's a compatible format on the device. In this case it is, so streaming is no issue. The size is around 700 meg, this file. You can see it's reading off the USB stick. The read and write speed for the Filehub is around 3.5 to 3 megabytes per second. So in this case, it was absolutely fine. I played this all the way through and there was no lags, no stutters, no buffering. But if you have a file that's maybe a high bitrate or 11 gig or something like that, it may have to buffer a little bit. So just take that into account. So you can just see how well this works, especially on iOS devices where external storage is a lot more limited than other devices. Another thing to note is you don't need a router connected to the Filehub. That doesn't have to be connected to the internet. So for example, you could take this on a train, turn it on, and you'll be able to access your movies or your files that are on your external storage, and you won't have to worry about your internal storage being clogged up or if you don't have enough space on your iPad. You can also copy files from the iPad to the external storage. If you head over to my device, you can go to iPad Photos, we can go to the camera roll, we'll just choose one here, we'll click manage. You can choose multiple items, but we'll just choose one for now. You can choose the folder it's going to save to. This is the USB drive. Press OK, and that's it. It's transferred over to the USB drive. You can now delete it from the iPad if you like to. We can test this out on my Nexus 5 as well. Of course, the first thing you'll need to do is make sure you're connected to the Wi-Fi hotspot for the Filehub. The application is pretty much identical to the iPad version. It's available on the Play Store. Right there you can see the photo we took from the iPad, so that did transfer fine. And of course, you can also go ahead and stream your movies as well. The Filehub also comes with a Samba server, so you don't have to use the application. You can actually just access the data from a file explorer. ES Explorer is a good example of that. You can head over to network, go to LAN. Not sure why there's 4 of them here, but if we click into one, you can see the USB storage, and the files just show up like any other network attached storage. And of course, you can access the Filehub from any PC or laptop as well. The Filehub can also handle multiple streaming to different devices. You can see I'm streaming from the USB drive here on the Filehub to the iPad mini Retina and the Nexus 5 at the same time. There's no drop frames, there's no delay. I've had this running for about 15 minutes and there's no problems. Of course, that's going to depend on the type of file you're streaming. If it's really high bitrate, you may struggle a little bit, so take that into account. but you can just see how convenient and how well this works. And lastly, if your phone or iPad is running low on battery, you can use the Filehub to top it up using the internal 3000 mAh battery. In terms of how long the battery lasts while streaming, I'd say around 5 to 7 hours, although it's going to depend on how many people are streaming and what types of files you're streaming. Don't forget you also have the option to copy files over from the external storage to your device, so you don't have to stream from it, which can save you the battery life if you'd like to. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah, peace out.